Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today isn't the usual type of video, and that's because Fortnite is just so incredibly boring and unenjoyable right now. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about why is Fortnite so unenjoyable and boring. I mean, obviously a big part of it is the lack of content that Epic Games has given us this season. To be fair, we can't really complain though, since it was the biggest update of history. But it's been going on for 4 months and there hasn't been many updates, and every time there was an update it was really small, barely added anything. I think the biggest thing we got this season was the harpoon gun, and that was at like the start. They recently unvaulted the launch pad, but that's just adding a past item back in. But most people just blame Epic Games, but I think a lot of the problem is the community and the toxicity that they bring to the game. So first of all, we got tryhards, and I don't have a problem with someone trying to get good at the game and whatnot, but everyone is good at the game now, and if you don't play the game on a regular basis and sweat your balls off, you can't really compete. Even with skill-based matchmaking, I'm facing people who are so much better than me, and it's so hard to enjoy. Even Team Rumble has skill-based matchmaking, which was confirmed by Epic. I think it's ridiculous that we can't really play this game casually anymore. I mean, I don't know, some of you probably can play it casually, but just from my experience with the skill-based matchmaking that people puts me against, I cannot enjoy it without trying so hard that my veins are popping out. And the community just has this terrible vibe to it. Vibe check, by the way. Because everyone is always complaining, and it makes you complain. It makes you think about what they're complaining about, and basically it just makes you feel not so great about playing the game. And you know, everyone just complains. It's just annoying. I mean, if you think about it, the reason that everyone enjoyed Fortnite from say like season 1 through 7-ish is because it was just simpler. The game was more fun rather than competitive, and then randomly the game just started to shift towards competitive, and the game got really competitive, blah blah blah, kept going, and now everyone is a competitive player apparently. All I see is people talking about how, oh, Cash Cup, I'm gonna play this, and I don't know, it seems to me like most people don't even play the game because they enjoy it anymore. They play it for money. That's okay, but I mean, video games are supposed to be fun, and I want to play something because I'm enjoying it. But it's just hard to enjoy the game when everyone plays competitively, and not everyone plays competitively. I'm exaggerating, but a lot of people play this game for money and whatever, tournaments. Again, I'm speaking from my point of view, so a lot of these things might not be accurate to you guys, but this is how I feel currently. The main issue, though, is that Battle Royale, the mode itself, is just boring. I mean, it started off with H1Z1 and like Minecraft, Hunger Games. I don't know what games came before that. But like, it used to be just like those two, just simple. And then PUBG came out, then Fortnite came out, then Apex, Realm Royale, all these Battle Royale games, and it just got oversaturated. And Battle Royale is getting less and less enjoyable by the day. And Fortnite added creative, which really brought a whole new aspect to the game that made it fun because you could make maps and whatever. And that is great because, as you can see from past events, they do these community things. Like they did like a Subway Surfers kind of mode, which is like completely different from Battle Royale, but it's still Fortnite, and it was really fun. And then they did, currently going on, they have the Search and Destroy mode, which is really fun. But the problem with these is that they're in creative. I think it would be nice if it was like its own kind of mode, just called multiplayer or something. And basically you could unlock things, level up your battle pass, because the biggest problem with creative, and you want to play custom maps and all that, you can't level up your battle pass or level up at all or do anything unless it's like some special challenges or whatever. But I think it would be nice if you could do things in creative. Because honestly, I enjoy creative, but I want to level up my battle pass, so I'm basically forced to play Battle Royale, which is a huge problem because I don't really enjoy it anymore. So I think Epic needs to think out of the box and come up with a new kind of game mode. I mean, there's Save the World, Creative, Battle Royale. Save the World is really fun. It's Fortnite and it's fun. The problem is it doesn't get updates that much. And there's just like even a bigger lack of content in Save the World than Battle Royale. I do feel like Epic is up to something considering the season has been going on for 4 months and we've hardly gotten any content. I don't think they're just not working on the game. I think they're up to something. Maybe a whole new mode like I'm talking about. Maybe another new map. I don't know. I mean, the update was pretty huge. We can't really complain. But we can, because it was a big update, but then we didn't get any updates after that. I think what the community prefers is smaller updates, but more frequently, rather than like a huge update and then just don't update the game for months, basically. I mean, we have gotten updates, but they hardly ever contain content. Maybe a few skins, a couple balance changes, hardly though. We got 1 new weapon this season.
Actually, we got 2 because of the side grade heavy AR.
But I guess all we can do is hope that Chapter 2 Season 2 will be a huge update, and they'll continue adding weekly updates that add a fair amount of content. I think why people really wish it was old Fortnite is because of the amount of updates we got. I personally didn't like how much stuff they added, but now I'm starting to miss it. I feel like they need to find a good balance of not adding too much useless shit into the game and more adding fun things that aren't too broken, like combat shotgun mech. I mean, it's hard to do that. It's hard to just add things constantly and not oversaturate the game and make it unplayable. But I feel like maybe if we only got a few weapons per season, like even if they just added like 1 weapon every 2 updates instead of every 1 update, how they were doing it, instead of either adding a weapon or 2 every week, or this season barely adding anything. And again, another reason why people enjoyed earlier seasons is because not everyone was trying so hard. I mean, it was a lot simpler back then. You could just play the game for fun with your friends, hop on and have a good time. Now it's just really sweaty, and like sweat just like seeps through my monitor every time I play the game. I swear I could hear the heavy breathing of other players that I'm fighting because they're trying so hard, like really hard. And if you don't play the game like at least a few hours a day, you can't keep up, which is another huge problem because players who don't play the game actively all day every day, like me recently, can't keep up. So that's all for this video. I just wanted to ramble on about that because that's how I feel right now about the game, and I just hope that when Season 2 comes out that they add a lot of cool shenanigans and whatnot so I could finally make some regular videos. But yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you like it. Dislike if you didn't like it. And use creator code clickbait with 2 eyes if you want to support me. I'll see you guys in the next video.